So when is it time for a teenager to be in therapy, especially when they're reluctant to go?
And most teens are reluctant. They get embarrassed, they feel ashamed, they feel like it's a sign of weakness, they don't want their friends to know about it. But this is where a parent has to make the decision. And for some kids, therapy is mandatory, particularly if it's coming from school and teacher and friends and family saying, this teen's in trouble. There's a very, very high rate of teen depression and suicide. It is an epidemic. So we really need to get the teen some help. What I suggest to parents, you want to give the teen a sense of control. So you can say therapy is mandatory. There's no question you have to go, like you go to school. You have to go to therapy. But I'm going to let you choose who you want to work with. And that gives the teenager an ability to interview therapists and to find out who they're going to feel the most comfortable with. And that gives them a real sense of control. What I do that helps with the hurdle is to talk to teens about I work for them. I don't work for the parent. And I don't have much contact with the parent, except under certain situations that the teen will understand. And I often tell parents, I'm not going to call you, and no news is good news. I am working with the teen. And what I find is teens really enjoy the work. They find an adult that they can really talk to. They appreciate the confidentiality. If teens ask me, I can tell them about my life as a troubled teen. And so I can really relate to them. And it's the work that I have really become most comfortable with in some ways. And that teens that are reluctant often are very happy that they're there.
And you're known as the teen whisperer.
Right, that's the nickname some people have given me because I remember those tough years so well. And I let the kids know that, and I can empathize with teens going through that kind of trouble. You know, as a therapist, you empathize with patients with things you've gone through yourself. I went through a divorce, so I'm very good with divorce mediation and helping couples divorce amicably. You do the things that personally you've experienced, we can empathize the most with. And that's okay to share with people in your practice.
How does somebody, a parent, find out, how do they know that their teen is in trouble? What are the signs?
There's really clear signs, and parents often see them and are scared to death, and so they ignore them. We all do it as parents. But it's failing grades, it's school truancy, it's a child sleeping more, isolating more, symptoms of depression, personality changes. With self-harm, you can tell if you see certain scars and sores on a teenager's body. If the teenager's relationship with you has drastically changed, and it's not just a hormonal situation. All of these are pretty good signs the teen's in trouble. Now, often as parents, we say, are you okay? Oh, fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're just tired. We're just tired. We're just tired. You have to really do a little research there. And then hopefully your child's friends will come to you, your child's teachers will come to you and say, I think there's a problem here. And you have to take that very seriously.
Okay, so the parents find out there's a problem, they could see all the signs, they talk to their teenagers, they're fine. What does the parent do? What is the next step? How do they handle it?
I am going to help you find a therapist. I am going to either give you a list, or you can get a list from your friends or your guidance counselor at school. I'm going to take you to interview therapist. You're going to find somebody that you want to work with, and you're going to go at least once or twice a week. In the beginning, it's not lifelong, until we can get a handle on this. Now, in real extreme cases, I have suggested parents say, you cannot live in my home if you're not getting help. And this is extreme. These are kids that are clearly addicted to dangerous drugs. Because and kids that are running away and not coming home and showing up with wounds and huge weight loss. And you know, this is life or death sometimes for these kids. And that it has to become mandatory. And that can work pretty well.
Great.